I'm Bob Hallmark in Longview today. As you can tell, I'm out at the Longview Fairgrounds. This is Trade Days, the once a month event that draws lots of visitors out here. There are any number of things you can see when you come out here, but one thing that really caught my interest today was a veterans group that is doing some very interesting work right now, and we're going to introduce them right now. This is Sharon and Tim Edens. And both of them veterans, as you can tell by their ball caps right now. Both of them Army, and you are actually a commissioned officer too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you run a group or a operation called Edens Ranch. Tell me about that. What is Edens Ranch?
So Edens Ranch Disaster Assistance, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization based in East Texas. Our goal is to bring together those who can help with those who need help. And that could be in ways that we think about, in many ways that we don't think about. Mm-hmm. Whether it's people calling us to say, hey, we have heavy equipment, and how can we help? Or if it's people saying, what do I need to do to get started? And
that's important in lieu of the events that have dominated our news in the past week. We all know about what happened in Kerrville. This could be something that's applicable. And Tim, you actually stated that that's kind of what you're driving at right now.
Yes, right now we are looking to get equipment or some primary health aid stuff, whether it's alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, Band-Aids, gauze, to some of the Corps cadets down at Centerville Volunteer Fire Department. They're working in environments that are, they have a lot of different types of environmental dangers based on the flooding. So if they get a scratch or wounds, they need to be able to clean those up really quickly. So those are the basics. But then in Bumblebee neighborhood, Crisis Response International has gone through and cleaned them out as far as mucking out and taking care of the homes. But they need, those homeowners have nothing left in the kitchens. They don't have toasters, they don't have silverware, flatware, anything that a man or a woman who works at a kitchen, they would understand. If you reach to grab it there, you don't have it there. And so they really need help with getting that stuff. And we're going to take 2 trailers down. We're taking 1 trailer down with Sawyer equipment, and then we're taking 1 down, maybe some other stuff, if we can gather enough of it to take a trailer.
Gotcha. Now, I want to point out that Edens Ranch is a self-funded operation. Now, this is coming out of your own pockets here. And now you've got a couple of booths here at the Trade Days, and you have merchandise here. Really, it's more about putting your name out there and letting people know who you are,
so
right?
Really, the stronger together. We're all links in a chain, and when we come together, we can do great things. Individually, we're really nothing more than a paperweight as far as that analogy goes. So we want to create a situation where an environment where people say, what can I do to help? If I can't go there personally, if I can't go there in my own right, what can I do to get there? And I believe that in order to ask anybody, you should first do it yourself. So realistically, this is the principle of my Roth 401k. We bought everything and we sell it, and everything that we sell goes 100% to the nonprofit. There is, it's the worst business plan. There was 0 ROI on this, but if you believe in it, you should really support it yourself. And I think we put it out there that we're willing to do that. So.
All right. Now, Sharon, I'm going to ask you this question because I'm pretty sure I know what Tim's answer is already. There's a why factor here. Why did you do this?
Why? We have our experience from the military, but we see the needs, and we want to continue to serve and to give back and to do and be better than what we are doing already. So it's about getting out there. When we work together, we're stronger together, and we want to give back. It helps those who are in need, and it helps us to continue that sense of service for especially veterans who are still looking to do something to still serve. This is one way that can be useful for everyone involved.
And it also strikes me that we spoke about this earlier. Disasters, crisis, things of that nature seem to bring out the best in people, the best in East Texans. We want, part of what your aim is, I'm sure your mission is, to make sure that people just don't wait for a disaster to do something like that.
Absolutely not. When you wait for a disaster, or you when a disaster occurs, a lot of times people are really ramped up and excited about their ability to give at that moment. But it's a perpetual situation. You have to continue. For us, we will have to continue this every day of the year, and it won't end for us. So don't just go out there and give today. Look at these organizations that are local, that are hometown, that are giving anything and everything they can. It's not a matter of give $5 and forget. It's really for a perpetual and long-term objective. So we have a lot of obstacles, but the long-term objective should be how much can we do and how fast can we do it. So,
Right. And that's the important part to remember here is that this is just the latest disaster, the latest crisis, and there will be more.
and with that, completing the task is something that's always driven us in the military, right? You never leave a fellow behind, or a fellow soldier or a ranger or anything like that. You don't leave them behind. And so these disasters need people to see through fruition, and we want to kind of help make sure that happens. We want to help assist in the long term with more boots on the ground, quicker, more tennis shoes or whatever steel-toe boots that it takes to get those people in that position, so that the amount of assistance can be done quicker. And as we grow, we're in our infancy as far as the organization we're doing, but this is not our first experience with major operations, whether it was in overseas in combat areas or hazardous fire zones or something like that. We've had a lot of impact or possibilities to learn and grow, develop skills that apply to this really well. So we're trying to take our skills and apply them to a situation on the civilian side that improves the outcome of these disasters.
Okay, wonderful. Now, the important part is how can people get in touch with you if they're interested in or want to help?
So we have a website. It's called Edens Ranch Disaster Assistance, and you can reach us on the web at edensranchda.org. That is our website. We have our contact information, and our email is tsedens@edensranchda.org, 903-229-0548. So we have links to our website for other organizations that people can look into if they want to know, how do I start? So without the information.
And that's really where you need to begin right there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you've not gone on to whether it's Team Rubicon, Samaritan's Purse, Habitat for Humanity, Crisis Response International, and others, they're down there right now working. They'll put you up. Some of them might have. They might be full to capacity right now, but once the initial waves start to go through, they establish better places for people to have life support systems. Get on there, register, volunteer, because reality is a lot of the stuff is man hours, physical man hours put in to go in and muck out homes, clean them out, do shockwave on the walls, prevent mold, do mold mitigation, tarps on roofs, and of course, any and everything you can imagine when you go through a disaster. So yeah, please get in and talk to them. It's hard to do without reaching out to others and say, hey, you've been blessed. We're so blessed to wake up today and not have to deal with what's going on down there.
Yeah.
So be appreciative, and whatever you do, be appreciative, and hug your family, hug your kids, show them some love, and if you can help, do help. So
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And we'll have much more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News. For KLTV Web Extra, I'm Bob Holman.